So we have multiple breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is March 7, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Before I start, give this video a big thumbs up, and once again, thank you so much for your support. The Holy Land military was ordered to prepare for immediate return to Gaza. Alright, so we're going to see what's going on here, guys. We have more breaking news. Here we go. The Holy Land threatened intervention in Syria capital, Damascus, amid escalating unrest. Alright, so we have two. Alright, the Holy Land is going to be busy this year, 2025. Alright, we're going to start with this one first. Alright, so it's going to be two very important biblical war when it comes to nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And the Holy Land seems like they're going to be in two locations. Alright, this one here is going to be back in the Strip. The second one is going to be in Syria. Alright, so Donald said that he's going to back the Holy Land. And not only that, they're going to have to, it seems like they're going to have to face Persia, Iran. And so it's going to be a really, really hot 2025, and we're going to see what's going to happen with all this. At the same time, we need to pray for a lot of people, guys. I do believe these nation against nation is going to get, tension is going to be extremely high. Alright, guys, for those of you that want to send us letters to prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago. My address is highlighted in yellow. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the description box. Another way to support the channel is $1 a month, Patreon. We go live once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on YouTube. So thank you so much for your support. Again, the support in Cash App is enough to give me a cup of coffee a day. So thank you so much, guys. All right, so the Holy Land military have been instructed to prepare for an imminent resumption of combat operation in the Strip, signaling a potential event in an ongoing conflict. It's a never-ending event. The directive comes amid stalled negotiation and heightened tensions in the region, raising concerns about the prospect for peace. According to the news, the political leadership in the Holy Land has ordered the Holy Land military to ready itself for an immediate return to fighting. Not only that, but also Egypt, they're having their tanks, like all their stuff is out there, and it seems like they're preparing for something too. The reports suggest that this decision stems from a deadlock in diplomatic efforts, though specific details about the nature of the negotiation remain unclear. The outlet emphasized that the Holy Land military is mobilizing resources to address what the Holy Land officials perceive as an urgent security situation. Similarly, you have Khan News reported that the instruction reflects frustration within the Holy Land political echelon over the lack of progress in talks, presumably with those group and international mediators. By the way, guys, I got a video coming up. We're going to talk more about this group. It's going to be over at Grand Supreme News. They just put out a warning message to the U.S. Well, to Donald, put it like that. Because Donald sent a warning to them a couple of days ago. So the outlet noted that the Holy Land military has been tasked with preparing for operation that could begin at short notice, underscoring the gravity of the current impasse. So while the exact timeline remains unspecified, the use of immediate and official communication has fueled speculation about an impending military operation. Now, posts found on X align with these reports, with users citing various news sources to highlight the development. The settlement on the platform ranges from alarm over a potential escalation to criticism of the involvement parties, though such posts cannot be taken as conclusive evidence. They do, however, reflect a growing public awareness of the situation as it unfolds, Historical context adds weight to these reports. In late 2023, the Holy Land Defense Minister warned the Holy Land military forces of a brief window before resuming combat in the Strip with greater force, according to Yannette. While that statement pertains to an earlier phase of the conflict, it illustrates a recurring pattern of temporary pauses followed by renewed military action, a pattern that may be repeating now. The reason behind the current stallment are not fully detailed in the available reports. However, the ongoing conflict between the Holy Land and those groups, marked by intermittent ceasefire and flare-ups, suggest that unresolved issues such as innocent negotiation, border security, or Gov in the Strip could be driving this latest development. Neither the multiple news specified the precise trigger, leaving room for speculation about whether a specific event or broader strategic shift prompted the order. Analysts have yet to weigh in exclusively, but the implications are significant. A return to fighting could further strain humanitarian conditions in the Strip, where infrastructures and civilian, again LIFE, have already been heavily impacted by prior operation. I think they're going to go in. They're going to try to also remove whoever are in there and possibly send them to another country. Because remember, Donald said that he's going to own that Strip. He wants everyone out. So I think they're going to go in, and this is going to be a big one. So it could also complicate the Holy Land relations with international partners advocating for de-escalation. As of now, no official statement from the Holy Land Gov or the Holy Land military has been widely circulated to confirm the report. Once again, this group has not publicly responded to the news. The situation remains fluid, with the potential for rapid development in the coming hours or days. For now, the world watches as the Holy Land military prepares for what could be another chapter in a protracted and complex biblical war. Whether diplomacy can avert this escalation or if combat is indeed imminent remains to be seen. Alright, so that's where we are right now, guys. Once again, the Holy Land military ordered to prepare for immediate return to the Strip. We're going to go with this news now. Once again, guys, please share the video. And once again, thank you so much for your support. Alright. So the Holy Land issued a stark warning of potential military intervention, not only the Strip, but also Syria. And we're talking about the capital here. That name is biblical. It's in the Old Testament. Alright, so Isaiah does speak about the destruction of Damascus as unrest in the nearby suburb, warning to stabilize the region further. The announcement, reported across multiple news outlets, underscores the Holy Land growing concern over security dynamic in post-Assad Syria and raises questions about the implication of such a move for an already fragile Mid-East. And according to NPR, the Unrest Center on the Jawamana, I'm going to skip that name, suburb predominantly inhabited by the Druze community, where internal event has spiraled following the takeout of a Syrian security officer at a checkpoint last week. Guys, this region, it's just brutal. It's brutal. I've seen videos. You got all them people just, again, in other words, civil war, put it like that. It's just brutal. Absolute brutal. So it says here, I guess I forgot to put the I on that one. The Holy Land threat to intervene comes as Syria's new gov struggle to assert control after the ousting of longtime leader, I'm going to skip his name, in December 2024. NPR's Jane reported that the Holy Land has explicitly warned Syrian interim administration not to deploy troops south of the capital, a move that has heightened tensions with regional players like Turkey. Oh yeah, Turkey's in there too. We can't forget about Turkey, which opposes the Holy Land interference and is contemplating expanding its own military presence in Syria. Man, again, that country is absolutely torn up, upside down. I mean, you got so many stuff going on there. And I think the Bear Russia, I think they left, they took their aircraft, I think it was yesterday, and they kind of left that region. It's good for us not to get involved. It's just a huge mess. We don't want to get involved in that. So, a news provides further context, noting that Syrian security forces moved in Jaramana on March the 2nd to restore order after local militia refused to surrender suspect involved in the checkpoint incident. Give me a second here, guys. Give me a second. I have to do something really quick here. Okay, so I'm almost done. And again, I want to thank every single one of you for your love and support. If you can, please share the video. I truly apologize, guys. I'm almost done. For those of you that are asking, so what is going on? What's he doing? Well, I just uploaded another video to my YouTube channel. So while I'm making this video, I just uploaded one. So I'm constantly uploading videos and keeping you guys updated with this world news event. All right, here we go. So I just uploaded a video, and at the same time, I'm making this video. Man. All right, so again, it says here. So we're going to skip that part. It says here the Holy Land Defense Minister framed the unrest as an attack by forces of Syrian regime, under Druze signaling the Holy Land intend to protect the community, a stance that aligns with its broader strategy of leveraging regional minorities, including the Druze in the occupied Golan, to booster its influence. However, you have the Jaramana leaders have rejected the Holy Land rhetoric as unwelcome, meddling with resident Isa, telling AFP we are part of Syria. A settlement echoed by local Druze officials who assert their reliance on Syrian protection rather than foreign intervention. You have the BBC highlights. The Holy Land military poster pointed out that the country has already conducted extensive operations in Syria since the fall of you-know-who, Bashar, with over 350 airstrikes reported since December 2024, targeting Syrian military assets like fighter jets and naval vessels. Holy Land has capitalized the power vacuum to neutralize perceived warnings. Now, the current event in Jaramana, just 100 kilometers from the Golan, appears to have intensified Holy Land resolve. Once again, Mr. Benjamin has reiterated a policy of full demilitarization south of the capital of Syria, a demand first articulated in February 2025, signaling that the Holy Land views any Syrian military presence near its border as intolerable. Once again, you have the news has yet to publish a detailed report on this specific warning as of March 7, 2025, but it is earlier coverage of the Holy Land strike and Syria aligns with a narrative of a proactive Holy Land strategy to prevent weapons from falling into the hands of the groups like Hezbollah. The absence of the Persian forces, once a key justification for the Holy Land action, complicates the narrative, as the Syrian new leadership has expressed no intent to confront Holy Land. This shift suggests that the Holy Land current focus may be less about immediate threat and more about establishing long-term dominance in southern Syria. Critically, the Holy Land threat raised doubt about its stated motives while protecting the Druze and preventing, entrenchment are cited as goals. The scale of its military action described by the news as systematic destruction of Syrian defense infrastructure hints at a broader agenda. The BBC notes that the Holy Land incursion into the Golan buffer zone violates a 1974 ceasefire agreement, a point underscored by the UN peacekeepers, yet international response remains muted. NPR's coverage suggests that Turkey opposition could escalate the situation into a proxy conflict, while the lack of unified Syrian response leaves the door open for further Holy Land assertiveness. I totally apologize about the word, guys. Alright, so we almost done with this one. The unrest in Damascus and Holy Land threat reflect a precarious moment for Syria, as the new gov grapples with eternal division and external pressure. Holy Land action, whether defensive or opportunistic, the risk flaming an already volatile region. With no clear resolution in sight, the international community faces a test of its willingness to curb escalation or allow Syria to become yet another theater of prolonged conflict. Alright, that's another one. Again, the Holy Land threat and intervention in Syria capital. The Holy Land issued a stark warning of potential military intervention. Boy, oh boy. And once again, there's another one here, but I'm just going to skip this one. I'm just going to read the title. Civil war erupts as Syrian security forces allegedly has taken 125 civilians amid clashes with Assad loyalists. Things are not looking good. Things are not looking good. And this is where we are right now, guys. These nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom is building up. And Donald, I just posted a video. Donald just put out a message about, certain things could come in the coming days for Iran. Or again, Mideast is going to be really hot. And I just received a notification, read the notification. You have China just slapped Canada with 100% tariff. 100% tariff. That's crazy, man. Oh, man, I can see Justin right now crying. It seems like Donna's like, hey, Justin, governor. So, yeah, I can see that happening right now, guys. So, again, this is where we at. We will talk more about the 100% tariff. I can't believe Red Dragon just slapped Canada with 100% tariff. That's crazy. We're going to see what's going on with that news. But again, please share the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your support. For those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path. And that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get to access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.